Greetings, nerds. Normally, I would do my intro in front of my camera, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. And normally, I would do the drawing process of a candy as a human drawing. I would do all of that. I'm gonna tell you what happened. The first file, when I was recording, and when I got through recording, I wanted to begin, obviously, the editing. When I was getting ready to edit the video, I ended up getting these errors. I would end up getting these messages saying, "Oh, file error, yada yada yada." One of my files ended up getting corrupted. The first file actually got corrupted. I did my intro in that file. I also did the entire drawing process in that file. I was like, WTF? I was like, how? I didn't expect this to happen whatsoever. I didn't anticipate on this to happen. I was PO'd when this happened, and I was feeling pretty stupid to find ways to fix it. I tried to find a few ways to fix the corrupted file, and those ways ended up failing. I chose to delete that corrupted file and just move on. I didn't know how I was gonna make this video. I guess I found a way to make this video showing a gray screen and a bunch of pictures, GIFs, and texts. This is how I'm gonna do this video, the final episode of Candy as a Human drawing. Let's go ahead and begin. So the last candy brand that I chose to draw as a human is Tootsie Roll. Let's go ahead and begin some information about this candy brand. Tootsie Roll is a chocolate flavored. This candy is like taffy. It's a taffy-like candy that's been produced in the US since 1907, during the 1900s. There was this Austrian Jewish immigrant named Leo Hirschfeld who set up a candy business in New York City during the late 19th century. Specifically, I'm assuming the year 1896. He was part of the Stern and Solberg. I'm not sure if I said that other S word right. I'm not good with names again. Much like how I said it in the past. I've been saying that phrase millions of times. So Hirschfeld's been part of that company for a while. His first candy that he made was a jelly powder candy. He completed the Tootsie Roll invention in 1907. He named the candy brand after his daughter's nickname, Tootsie. Tootsie's real name is Clara. He became vice president of the company ever since the owners of the Stern and Solberg company retired. That's the better word. Hirschfeld became a vice president of the company. He changed the company's name to Sweets Company of America during the late 1910s. Hirschfeld might have got fired or might have resigned during the 1920s. Just to set up a new business called Mel's Candy. For whatever reason, he took his own life in 1922 at his hotel room in New York City. During the 1930s, so during the Great Depression, by the way, a family called the Rubens took control of the Tootsie Roll. Then there was this guy named Bernard D. Rubin who became a president for the company. The company went through war times, like I believe World War I, World War II obviously, and got moved to a New Jersey plant that's not too far from New York City. When Bernard died in 1948, other family members took over. Tootsie Roll Industries was born. That name got adopted during the 1960s. I want to share a couple fun facts about Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll is the first penny candy to be wrapped one by one in America, in the US. USA. This candy brand is used in various advertisements just to increase the popularity of this candy brand. It's no surprise that this candy brand is famous. It's not the only candy brand out there that's been advertised and trying to make sure the popularity never dies. I do respect that, and I do respect this candy, but it's not one of my strongest favorites. There are a bunch of flavors. There's several flavors of the Tootsie Roll candy, such as cherry, orange, vanilla, lemon, and lime. Hey, there's even a Tootsie Fruities. It's just like the Tootsie Rolls, but they have the fruity flavors, such as strawberry, blue raspberry, grape, green apple, banana berry, etc. A whole lot of fruit flavors. When I did the drawing, it's not great. I would say it's decent, just decent. Another simple drawing that I did, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't painful or anything. Doing these simple drawings, they're not much of an issue. That's because of the markers. If I only used colored pencils, they would take more work. Or crayons. It would be weird for me to do these drawings with acrylic paint or watercolor paint. I don't know. But using markers it's a life hack. Using markers to do these drawings like this one, it's an absolute life hack. I did a really good job making sure the person that I did Tootsie Roll as a human matched the colors of the Tootsie Roll logo, the wrapper, and I chose to, it's a woman by the way, I chose to make the woman wear a dress from the 1900s that you'll find on Google Images, online on the internet. Obviously I didn't get every candy brand out there that I chose to draw as a human. There's too many candy brands out there. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. Maybe for a future season I'll come back and do the candy brands in this series. Maybe I'll do that. And this has been really fun. It's been a blast doing these several candy as a human drawings. I'm definitely going to do more simple drawings in the future. Well, one last candy as a human drawing has been taken care of. We are done. Alright nerds, we got the finished drawing of Tootsie Roll as a human. It's a woman in a casual pose. It's funny that this woman's hair matches the dress and the hat. She has a little bit of red up here and down here, some whiteness on her dress. Obviously I wanted this woman to match the Tootsie Roll, the design of the Tootsie Roll candy. I didn't have a dark brown marker, so I just used a regular brown marker. That's pretty unfortunate, whatever. She still matches the actual candy, not the design, not the wrapper, sorta. Here are the 16 candy as a human drawings that I did throughout these months. We got Snickers as a human. Off camera, I decided to give this guy a vest, a brown vest, or maybe it's a part of the suit that he's wearing. I wanted this guy to match the Snickers bar, the original Snickers bar, even more. Cruncher, the Crunch Bar as a human. Kit Kat Trina, Kit Kat as a human. Trolla, Trolli as a human.
Twixie, the Twix bar as a human, Milky Way as a human, Twizzina, Twizzlers as a human, Hersh, the Hershey's bar as a human, Reese, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups as a human. Honestly, this is my favorite one. M&M's as a human, Skitty, Skittles as a human, Sweet Tea, Sweet Tarts as a human, Starzan, Starburst as a human, Patchy, Sour Patch Kids as a human, Sweeta, Swedish Fish as a human, and last but not least, Tootsie, Tootsie Roll as a human. Yep, this has been, again, really fun. I enjoyed my time doing these candy brands as a human drawings. Nerds, that is going to be the end of this episode. Stay tuned for more content. I hope this was pretty enjoyable to watch, and I will catch each and every one of you nerds later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around in this season. It's been really fun.